What is up, everybody? And today we have a very special episode for Fingerboard Gaming today. And today it is tech decks versus braille skateboarding. Which brand is better? Which brand's more fun to use? And is the extra $1 worth it? So first we're going to break it down into the most basic differences in between the two boards. Since they're both plastic, material is not a difference. The most notable difference is the size. Tech deck being a 100 by 32 millimeter, whereas the braille is more like 97 or 98 by 31. So 1 less millimeter wide, 2 or 3 less tall. Now we go into the wheels. Get a little bit closer up. As you can tell, the braille wheels are just slightly wider than the tech deck wheels, and they also have different trucks and bushings. The braille trucks, they have the typical O-ring bushings, where the tech deck trucks, they have like a little piece of rubber in them. So braille does have the better bushings. As far as the trucks, you have the nice, sleek, smooth looking trucks versus the box shaped trucks. Though the good thing is, this comes to like a little ball point, so you get that little wiggle room where it's not actually turning, it's just wobbling. Whereas when this one turns, it is strictly just turning. It's not doing the little wobble up and down, because it actually has a better support system. So overall the trucks are slightly better, but they're also not as wide. So you can actually put these trucks on a tech deck board and it look okay. It would actually look off. Because as you can see, the tech deck does come out wider. So these actually like probably 30 millimeter trucks or 29 millimeter trucks. Which makes sense of why the wheels are wider, because the wheels branch out some more and makes it look normal. And difference number 2. The typical tech deck shape, the deep concave. Not that you can really see it, but everyone knows what I'm talking about. Where it kind of looks like a U shape or W. Whereas the braille skateboard, it's pretty much flat. There is no concave. I mean, when you pop up in the air and you do your flick, you kind of want to go downward instead of just straight back, which is pretty normal and it's actually very easy to get used to. So you pop, you can go like that, and it gives you just a little bit more control over the board versus if you hit it differently here, and here, it's going to flip a little differently. So the tech deck's definitely more tricky. And the nose and the tail for another difference. This has high pop, meaning when you pop it up like this, it's going to go up higher. This, it's almost borderline a flat board, which sounds bad in a lot of ways, but it's actually pretty usable and pretty good. Like, I haven't had much issue doing ollies and stuff on it. They perform the same in a lot of ways. So it's not like too different. So I'm gonna do a small ollie here. See, a little ollie there. Oh, wow, that was bad. I did a kick flip. Well, actually, that was a heel flip. Okay, so a little ollie here. Ollie here. Okay, good enough. But it's kind of bad that I actually got the braille ollie first try, whereas the tech deck actually took a while because my finger caught the loop and made the board want to flip. So ollies go to the braille board. And now we go into the grip tape, because this is very noticeable firsthand, even though it may not seem noticeable in the video. But the grip tapes are actually different. This is the typical tech deck grip tape. It's pretty smooth, but it's also abrasive. Whereas this, the braille grip tape, it feels more like legitimate skateboard grip. So it's a lot more rough and rugged, but your fingers don't really slide on it as much when you do your little flips and stuff. So your fingers aren't actually getting worn out from it. It's really grippy. It locks on your fingers when you go like that. It works so much better. It's grippier, it's better, and honestly, it just doesn't tear up your fingers all that much. I've used it for like a good 20-30 minutes straight. I had no abrasions or nothing on my fingertips. Whereas if I use techdeck grip, my fingers would kind of feel sore after a while. And of course, we have the graphics differences. Now, of course, techdeck graphics, they tend to hold up pretty well when you're doing like little slides and stuff, you know, like say almost nothing. With braille, I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera, probably not. You can see small abrasions already, so if I go like this, I just scratched some of the paint off. So the paint is relatively cheaper on the braille board than the techdeck board, but if you like having the damage design on your board, you're going to achieve that a lot quicker on the braille board. So, final breakdown. Better wheels, depends on your preference. Better trucks, braille. Better board design, braille. Better grip tape, braille. Better control, braille. More options to choose from, techdeck. And the final difference is techdecks are heavier, the braille board is lighter because techdeck is significantly thicker than the braille boards. So if you like it lightweight, braille for the win. If you like it heavier, techdeck for the win. Hope you found this helpful. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you like and subscribe. And I will see you guys later for another video. Later.